spotty bananas, which also need to turn more spotty because I want to bake a banana bread.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you are new here, I'm Brenda and I like to film vlogs about lifestyle. So if you're into that kind of thing, please support my channel by clicking subscribe. Please don't forget to like the video, comment, and share this channel, share this video, share it with your friends. In today's health vlog, I'm going to be sharing my favorite supplements that I'm taking. I'm also going to be going grocery shopping, and after I'm going to be sharing my grocery haul with y'all so that you guys can get inspired and motivated to maybe add some of the foods that you see in the haul into your grocery run. I also want to add a disclaimer that I am not a medical doctor. I am not a healthcare professional. So the supplements that I'm going to be sharing with you today are just from personal experiences from me. One of the first supplements that I do take is vitamin D in the morning daily. And this vitamin D actually just works for me, for my body. So I'm told by my medical provider to just stay on it and take it daily. And another supplement that I like to take with my breakfast, my vitamin B complex. Vitamin B's play a role in psychologic and metabolic functions, and they support energy production and nervous system health for better mood and for stress relief. So I'm gonna have this. I usually take I take a bite of my breakfast and then I take my vitamins, and I try to take them 15 minutes to 20 minutes apart. So first I'm gonna start with the vitamin B, and then usually when I'm done with breakfast, that's when I take my vitamin D. So that's what I'm gonna be doing as I eat. But this omelet, everybody, I don't know what I was thinking. I completely forgot about omelet. Look at this deliciousness, nice and golden and all the vegetables in there. It's gonna taste really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy breakfast, and I'll catch y'all when we hit the road for coffee. I'm back home from Starbucks, thank God. I just ordered a grande hot cinnamon dulce latte with an extra shot of espresso with oat milk, no whip. I'm pretty fluent with my orders because I used to go there a lot. And when I say used to, I just don't really like Starbucks like that anymore. I prefer to have coffee like at local coffee shops because for some reason I feel like they just taste better. But I know Starbucks is mainstream and they're everywhere, and since I was out of coffee this morning, I didn't want to go to the grocery store just for one thing. Since I don't have my grocery list, I was like, let me just go to the Starbucks, do the drive-thru, get my coffee in. While it's still hot, I could put it inside my Ember cup, but it's actually really hot. So, and I'm surprised because usually I would ask them to make the drink extra hot, but this time it's really hot. So I appreciate that, I guess. But I know that the caffeine is going to kick in a few minutes and I'll be able to start my workout because I do want to get that workout in and head over to the grocery store. The change of plans, I actually changed really quickly out of my workout clothes because I've decided to do the grocery shopping right now since it is still daylight out, and I like to typically run errands when we still have the daylight. Okay, so I'm back home from Sprouts, thank God. It wasn't too crowded, so I was able to film a little bit, but it was kind of hard to film in the fruit area because there were people there and I was a little too shy. But anyway, let me show you guys a quick Sprouts grocery haul. I picked up some peppermint tea. That is my second favorite tea to drink. And then I also picked up some gnocchi, potato gnocchi. I hope I'm saying this correctly because I do plan to cook an exciting potato gnocchi soup tonight. More on that later. And for those reasons, I also picked up my favorite plant-based sausage. This is the Italian garlic fennel. And for that soup, some crushed tomatoes. Our favorite Amy's canned soup. We like Amy's products because they just taste good for it to be like canned and frozen stuff. And when you need something really quickly, this is it right here. You could pair this with like a piece of crusty warm bread or a salad, and you'll be good to go if you want like a light, healthy, hearty dinner. If you guys watched my vlog where I shared a Sprouts grocery haul, I mentioned my obsession of cosmic apples, and I mentioned that unfortunately Sprouts doesn't carry the organic version of cosmic apples. But get this, today I was there and I was in the organic section and I was picking out my organic apples because I was ready to go over to the GMO section to get my cosmic apples. But I found that they actually have organic crisp miniature apples. These are the same ones we got last time. They're perfect to kind of just like carry with you around if you're like going out and about and you want a healthy snack, but you don't want like a huge apple. That one's gonna be it. I also picked up some organic unrefined coconut oil. This is good for curries and it's good for baking. I like to bake a banana bread and I really like that coconut oil. And then for the soup tonight and for all of our Italian dishes that I'm gonna be cooking up in the upcoming weeks, I decided to pick up this vegan ricotta. It was $1 more expensive than the regular cow dairy ricotta. And usually plant-based items are just flat out expensive. So usually I'm like, okay, should I get the dairy free or the dairy one today? You know, it just depends. But when I saw the price point, I was like, well, might as well just pick up the dairy free one. Regular rolled oats, because last time I picked up a small bag of sprouted rolled oats and I told y'all that I was excited to try them because sprouted means that it's easier to digest. Well, let me tell you, I didn't take into account that sprouted oats would actually take a little longer to cook and they have a more like nuttier, chewier bite to it, and I don't like it. So now my husband and I are just trying to get through that package and we're just gonna go back to our regular oats. So this is it. If you like regular rolled oat, creamy oats in the morning, this is it. The sprouted ones, I don't know, that's just not for me. Organic sea salt tortilla chips. I usually like to just keep this in the pantry for whenever we have like chili or taco night. We usually like to pull out the tortilla chips with that. Organic basil, because I'm all out, and fresh basil. These are, you've got to be kidding me. I picked up the wrong apples. Remember I said that I saw the cosmic apples? Okay, well, I must have picked a different one because they had them in rows and it said cosmic at the top, like cosmic apples. And I thought because I was in the section that I was gonna pick them up, and I guess I didn't. So these are Fuji, I don't know. But these work just fine, but darn. Now I gotta go back. I gotta go back for my cosmic apple. Picked up a couple of organic honey crisp apples because who doesn't like a crispy, fresh, tart apple? The main thing why I went to the grocery store today was to go pick up some coffee because I'm not gonna be going to Costco in the next few days, and Costco is where we get our huge coffee bean bag. But I decided to just bring home a regular French roast. I also wanted to try out this plant-based vegan lasagna. Also wanted to try out these vegan protein powders so that I can maybe blend in with my oats, because my protein powder has probiotics in them and I don't want to mix that in the oats for like overnight oats because I don't know how that will react. And then also it's like if I put probiotic oats in the morning and then I drink probiotic protein later, it's like too much probiotics and that's no bueno either. So I wanted to get like a plain protein powder, and I saw that Sprouts has like the bigger jars, but they also have these packets. I want to try them out in overnight oats and see how they taste. This is a vanilla flavored. They had an unflavored one, but they didn't have it in the packet version. They only had it in the jar version, and I wasn't ready to commit. So we're gonna try these out and I'm gonna report back to see if I like them. Another wellness favorite of mine, these are sleeping supplements. It works for my husband and I, they really do. So You wake up refreshed. It helps you fall and stay asleep. So that's always a good thing. Energy drinks for my husband because he likes these Amazon drinks. They're really high in sugar, but he likes them, so that's his stuff. And then I picked him up some coconut water as well. And I am going to put this all away quickly so that I can head over to the second grocery store because Sprouts did not have any Caesar salad packets with like nice lettuce in it. And the grocery store that I like to go to, they have a Caesar salad kit that I totally love. And I think it's worth it to just knock that trip out of the way. I have the list ready to go. So I'm gonna put this away real quick and we're gonna go to the second grocery store. Back from the second grocery store. There also wasn't too much people, so that was good. But let me give you guys a quick grocery haul. These sweet potato fries are our favorite ones, so we stocked up for the next few weeks, so we got a couple of bags. I also picked up some spotty bananas, which also need to turn more spotty because I want to bake a banana bread. Pasta for turkey pasta possibly in the next week or so. Breakfast sausage. This time I wanted to try something new, so I picked out the chicken maple flavor, and then this is the one that I usually always get and I love, so stocked up on those. And our favorite taco seasoning for taco night. More coffee creamer, because y'all maybe should know by now that we just love our coffee creamer because we love our coffee. Got the oatmeal cookie and vanilla flavored this time. Then we picked up popcorn. This is the one that we like to get. It's the butter flavored brand Skinny Pop. Stocked up on some dark red kidney beans because I plan to cook a turkey chili next week. It's supposed to rain supposedly, so we shall see. Picked up some frozen Amy's entree. This is a pad thai. This is a really good one. At Sprouts, they have the family size, which is pretty cool. New gloves for washing dishes because I always like to have an extra pair on hand. And this is the Caesar salad that I was telling y'all about. This store that I go to, they carry this one. Sprouts doesn't carry it. And it tastes really crunchy and fresh and delicious. I love this Caesar salad kit. Another frozen entree. This is the Amy's spinach and ricotta cheese. It's pretty low in calories. For the one bowl, it's 390 calories. A healthy amount of fat for it being like, you know, real cow cheese. But it does have a lot of sodium. So this is definitely an emergency backup meal. It's 14 grams of protein, which is not that bad, especially if you have it with like a salad or something. You could always boost the protein too. This is the Italian parsley. So Italian parsley, I always like to keep this in hand. I like to typically put this inside the pasta, or if I cook like chicken or something, I like to put that in there. I like to have carrots in the fridge. We just ran out of carrots because the other day I made chicken noodle soup, and the carrots are usually used for chicken noodle soup. So I like to keep those in the fridge. And then I picked up one Granny Smith apple because obviously I picked up a bunch of apples at Sprouts, but I just love a good old crunchy, fresh, crispy green apples. Got some organic celery for also chicken noodle soup is mainly what I use the celery for, nothing really else. And then some cilantro. I also like to keep this in hand in case I wanted to make something that had a Mexican flavor. I like to use cilantro. And then last but not least, I picked up a couple of ground turkeys. And I like to freeze these. And what I plan to do is one is for turkey pasta, and then the other one's gonna be for either tacos or a turkey chili. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this away. The sun is going down. I'm so glad that I was able to do this earlier in the day because I don't like going out when it's dark. Thank God that I was able to pick up the groceries. We're very thankful, we're blessed, and we're grateful. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away and possibly get started with working out because that is something different that I did today. Usually I do, you know, I wake up, I eat breakfast, and I work out. But because I didn't have coffee, I had to eat breakfast, go get coffee. And then by the time I was able to drink my entire coffee, I was like, you know what? It's gonna get way late in the day if I don't go to the grocery store now. So that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready for working out. I went ahead and put all of the groceries away, and now I'm just prepping to work out for at least an hour, and the sun is already going down. It goes down so quickly here because it's winter, as mentioned. So I'm just gonna show you guys another wellness favorite. I'm gonna set y'all right here. Another wellness favorite that I would like to share are these liquid IVs. These are the sugar-free version because I know the original version has quite a lot of sugar. And I know there's better electrolyte brands out there, but again, I'm gonna jump in here with my Costco. Costco carries these for the Costco deal, and that's why we grabbed them. For a minute, they weren't carrying the sugar-free version, but as soon as they did, we started bringing them home more often. I've learned recently that it's important to consume electrolytes to avoid headaches or anything like that, because it's one thing to drink water, but if you drink too much water, you can actually flush out your electrolytes, and then that's when you start experiencing things like a headache or like muscle cramping or other symptoms. So it's important that you have balance, which is something that I like to show here on the channel, to have a balanced routine when it comes to productivity, when it comes to eating, when it comes to any type of way of living, because balance is key. In my opinion, too much of anything is no bueno. So that's why you'll see me sometimes I'll eat super duper healthy, but then sometimes I'll mix in something fun, because it's important to have balance, have a balanced perspective towards your way of living. So that is why I think it's important to not only stay hydrated with your water, which is right here for me. This is my 32-ounce jug here, and I like to basically refill this twice. So it's about 64 ounces a day, and then throughout the day I also drink a few water bottles as well, and then whatever I drink with tea. So I just like to stay hydrated in a good way. Sometimes if I feel like I need more electrolytes, then I'll squeeze in a coconut water. I'll probably drink like a cup of that, because those also have natural occurring electrolytes. But this liquid IV sort of gives me a push. It kind of serves as a mild pre-workout, which reminds me, let me show you another wellness favorite of mine. So this is another supplement that I like to take. It's an organic pre-workout. One scoop is really high in caffeine. So for me, it's just too much. So what I do, I just take less than half of a scoop, and it works wonders for me. So it just really is based off of your preference. I like this pre-workout because it supports energy, endurance, and mental focus, and it supports sustainable energy without jitters or crash. Because something about pre-workout formulas is that you'll take it and then you'll have so much energy, and then after you just crash really, really bad. So I typically only take this when I feel like I need a push, and I typically try to get my pre-workout energy from the foods I eat in the morning, like in breakfast. That's why you see me sometimes I have like quite a lot of fruit in the morning, because fruit is like an easy pre-workout, gives you like that boost, and it helps me. But whenever I need something extra, I'll have the fruit plus the liquid IV before I work out, and it really helps me too. But then on those days when I feel like those things are just not gonna work, then this is when I pull out the pre-workout. And I like it because it's vegan, it's gluten-free, and blah 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 blah. So I like to consume clean products as much as I can. But with that being said, those are my wellness favorites as well, the pre-workout formula and then the liquid IV. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put some water in here. We're going to drink this. I'm going to change back into my workout clothes so that we can get a good workout in. Cheers to a healthy day, healthy vlog. The workout that I'm going to be doing today is arms and abs. So the first video that I am going to play from Grow with Joe is the 10-minute standing abs with weights. So that's the one that I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do the other workout, or I'll put in the description below the videos that I'm following so that y'all know what I'm doing. And yeah, so let's get started. 2 pounds.
hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so, so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy.
First workout is done. We're moving on to the second video.
Cause I can feel the energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther.
So I'm done working out with Girl with Joe videos. Now I'm going to hop on the elliptical and finish off my workout there.
Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and over.
It is now the evening. I did finish my workout, hopped in the shower, and I did wash my hair, which is why it looks all like this. And yeah, but I brushed it out, and I'm actually gonna put it up in a clip because I'm gonna be cooking dinner. On tonight's menu, we're gonna be cooking Eamon and Bec's Mama's Gnocchi soup. If you don't know who Eamon and Bec are, well, let me introduce you. Here's a thumbnail of their channel. I've been following them since before they even had 50,000 subscribers, and it's amazing how they have like over 1 million now. But nonetheless, I have downloaded their cookbook when they first released, and since then I've been hooked on their gnocchi soup. It's so delicious and easy to cook. And then we're gonna have a taste test. So let's go ahead and start cooking dinner. I'm really excited to try this because it's been such a while. Here we go. That tastes good. That tastes yummy. It tastes like a really delicious, comforting tomato soup. So shout out to Eamon and Bec because they do such a great job with this recipe. Here's a close-up look. So my husband references this soup to pizza soup because it kind of tastes like it. And then I also have my salad bowl here, which is obnoxiously large, but that's okay. I'm gonna eat it straight out of the bowl. My husband thinks that's funny, but that's just the way it is. Let me get a spoon for the ricotta. But I just added a little bit more salt. I kind of feel like it kind of needed a little bit more salt. And then I'm gonna add the ricotta. I don't know what this is gonna do, but I'm gonna go ahead and just add a scoop to see what happens. And I'm gonna mix it in, see what happens. See if it adds like a creaminess to it. I don't know. We shall see. Here we go. You can't go wrong with ricotta. Yeah, it takes the soup to a definitely more creamy consistency. Very smooth. I like the soup. I would rate it a 10 plus out of 10 plus. Wow. That is a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please don't forget to like this video, comment, and share. Share this video, share the channel with your friends. Get them on board to Brenda Eat It. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.